Habari gani, or what is the news? Today's news is Ujamaa, the principle meaning cooperative economics. We always do better when we work together and we support each other's businesses. So, on this day, we want to look at our symbols again. Our table has been set since the very first day, and we're looking at our wonderful tablecloth with our bandera on it. The bandera comes from Marcus Garvey and represents the people. The red for struggle, black for the people, green for the future. And you see that represented in the tablecloth, our heirloom made by the artist Francis Hare. Next, we have our foundation, which is actually the first symbol, the mkeka, or the woven mat. It's the first thing that is put down in a home in Eastern Africa when people move in. So that represents the foundation because it is woven tightly, and on everything else, on a very strong foundation, you can place everything else. Next, we have the mkeka. We have the Nguzo Saba, which is the 7 candles, okay? And these also have the colors of the red, the black, the red, and the green. So the people, the struggle, and the future. And they rest in the kinara, okay? Which is represents our ancestors on this foundation, and then the lights that go with it. Then we have the Kikombe cha Umoja, which is the unity cup, and that is what is shared in a family with a drink. Then we have the mazao, or the crops, which represent the fruits of our labor. So even though we may not be farmers, whatever it is that we've been working on all year, we certainly want to celebrate all the rewards that have come from our hard work. And then we have the corn, or muhindi, which represents the children. So each household will have at least one ear of corn, even if there are no children there, because we are always responsible for the children. But in other households, you will have an ear of corn to represent each child. So if you have, in this case, we're representing 2 children. If you have 3 or 4, you can even do smaller ears to represent grandchildren if you so please. You can be very creative with it. And then we have the zawadi, or the gifts. The gifts are something from the heart. It is a time to reward particularly the children for the good deeds that they have done throughout the year. So they can be wrapped gifts, but what you want to do is make sure that there is always a heritage symbol, something that will remind them of how wonderful they are and what a strong foundation and what a strong people they come from. Okay, now next, Ms. Dolores will do our libation.
Thank you. Dolores Jackson Radney, and I will be doing our Tamshi La Tambito. Our fathers and mothers came here, lived, loved, and struggled here. At this place, their love and labor rose like the sun and gave strength and meaning to the day. For them then who gave so much, we give in return. On this same soil, we will sow our seeds and build and move in unity and strength. Here too, we will continue the struggle for liberation and the higher level of human life. May our eyes be the eagle, our strength the elephant, and the boldness of our lives be like the lion. For as long as the sun shines and the waters flow, May we remember and honor our ancestors and the legacy they left for us as long as the sun shines and the waters flow. For our people everywhere then, for our African ancestors who defended our homeland in Zinga, Samori, Ya Asantwa, Hannibal, we pour libation.
Ashe.
For those on this soil, on this side of the world, who fought for liberation of their people, for Frederick Douglass, for Anna Murray Douglass, for Sojourner Truth, for Fannie Lou Hamer, let's move to the 20th century, for Martin and for Malcolm, we pour libation.
Ashe.
And now, it is your turn to raise the names of your ancestors. Those who loved and cared for you. Not the famous names that I just named, but your grandma, your favorite uncle, my brother, Robert Jackson. Say their names right now. Wherever you are, say the names of your ancestors who loved and cared for you. Stephen Perry, Aviva Mary,
Bernice, Florence Bray, Helen Humphrey, Barney Humphrey.
and for our children everywhere, so that they can live full and freer lives because we struggle. We pour libation.
Ashe.
For Kawaida, for the Nguzo Saba, the new system of views and values which give us identity and purpose and directions to our lives, and for the continued struggle through which we will inevitably rescue, recover, and reconstruct our history and humanity in our own image. We pour libation.
Ashe. Ashe.
It is
Ashe.
finished. So, it's time, Terry, to light the candles for Ujamaa.
You're gonna trust me with a lighter.
Okay. It's good. Oh, you want? You want me to?
Yeah, you can do
Okay.
it. Oop. Look.
Umoja,
Unity,
Kujichagulia,
self-determination,
Ujima,
collective work and responsibility,
Ujamaa.
cooperative economics.
Let the celebration of Ujamaa
Begin.